They got their 150. Shot clock down to 5. Conchar drives and dunks. It'll be an NBA record margin of victory for the Grizzlies tonight. 73 points. The highest scoring game in franchise history, 152 points.
Bases are loaded here. Ripped down the right field line. That's a base hit. Kinsler scores. Metcalf scores. Bird goes to third. It's a 2-run double. 26-3. Youngster has a nice memory now. Dad caught the baseball. There's a bouncer towards the middle. Throw to first. Not in time. Infield hit. Another run scores. Right field and deep. And it's gone. A 3-run home run for Vasquez. Texas has put 30 runs on the board. 30 runs. His second 3-run home run.
Matt Flynn is going to throw. And underneath completes to Doug Baldwin. Knocked out of bounds near the 5-yard line. Leon Washington and untouched into the end zone. 6, the old mark set back in 1977 for the Seahawks. And now 58-0.
Get up inside. He's just so fast. I mean, he's got cornerback speed.
52-27. Some points there being scored on a crazy Sunday around the NFL. Division rivals in the NFC West.
Looks towards the front, centers it in front, and a couple of jab scores. It was Pacioretty who gets it, and that is his 4th of the night.
Against these calls.
A night of numbers, all of them good for Montreal, all bad for Colorado. This one's in the books. 10-1, final score.
Have the bases loaded again.
And who's coming up to do more damage? Adam Duvall.
Yep. Another chance for a 3-homer game. Fly ball, hammer deep left. It's a grand slam for Adam Duvall. I can't believe it.
Well, Chip, now he's the 24th player in MLB history.
A 2-run, a 3-run, and a grand slam home run. And the Braves have scored 29 times. When you do as many games as Jeff and I do, you don't get goosebumps about a lot of things. Tonight is one of those nights. The Atlanta Braves are one of 4 teams in baseball history to score 29 runs in a game.
So it goes into the rushing numbers for Sproles and not the passing numbers for Breeze. And Breeze to Graham for the jump ball and the touchdown.
How much Carolina tape have you watched? Because Cam Newton is changing that a little bit now, too.
Sproles stays on his feet, gets to the end zone. 6 years ago, and beautiful to see it lighted the way it is, refurbished, and the town sparkling on a Sunday night. And their football team is having a heck of an evening. And it continues as the pass is picked off by Lee Torrance. And Lee Torrance is inside the 10. Touchdown. Is the most important to his team. Not the best player, not the MVP of the league, but is Brady more valuable to New England than Manning is to Indianapolis and Breeze is to New Orleans? Well, again, I don't know that you can answer that definitively, but Peyton's value to the Colts cannot be overstated.
He is on the counterattack with Saad. Taves on Saad for the hat trick. Jonathan Taves was not going to shoot that puck. He wanted to give a hat trick chance to Brandon Saad, and he finished it. Hartman with a shot. Save Rodriguez. There's Seabrook who found the loose puck. He went down to the blue, and the Hawks have gotten to double figures against the defending champs.
6 Stanley Cups in the last 9 years between them.
Hit well in the gap to right center field, and it is not caught. Hogs are going to reach the 30-run plateau on a 2-run double from Gates, who's knocked in
Ball and 2 strikes to count. There might be your gapper. It'll score 1. Martin sprinting to second. 32 runs for the Razorbacks.
Schaub in trouble again, steps up, chased by Long, and he's intercepted. What an interception! That is Tremaine Johnson, and it's a pick 6. Something Matt Schaub knows very well in his career. Tremaine Johnson with a pick 6, and St. Louis with a 50-burger on the Raiders. Raiders will not run another play, and it's a shutout for Jeff Fisher and the St. Louis Rams. Final score, St. Louis 52, Oakland nothing. For Steve Berline, this is Andrew Catalon saying so long from St. Louis.
Peachy. And there's another one. Again, you're been close. Had a couple of chances. There's another one. Not sure the captain number. Our teammate.
In the air to right center field. That one is deep. Tavares just sits and watches it go. A 3-run home run for Chase Utley. It's the 3rd home run of the inning for the Phillies. And they have, and this is unimaginable, have put a 10 spot on the board here at the bottom of the 1st inning. Rutledge in the air to left field. Pretty deep, and it's off the base of the wall. Rollins will score. Victorino does stop at 3rd. RBI double for Bruntlett. Jimmy has scored 4 times tonight. 18-1 Phillies.
A full moon? I think tomorrow night is the full moon.
Jason Worth to right center field, and that's going to be a grand salami. An opposite field home run for Jason Worth. And the Phillies are just piling it on here in the bottom of the 8th inning. They lead it 22-1.
A fledgling league. 2nd and 8. Titans 15. Maroney up the middle. Maroney is a yard shy. Now they're going to know the crack right here. He'll go for it again. Hoyer pushed across this time. And Brian Hoyer takes the team down the field. The first time he directs the Patriot attack. Takes him down for a touchdown. He finishes it off.
He didn't have a choice.
All right, now what are we going to see here at quarterback? It is, in fact, Vince Young team and another winless team. It slips through the hands of Young. And the chase is on. And this is going to be, hold on, the ball's out. Did they have him down?
Yes.
Pierre Woods is going to pick it up. And Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long from Foxborough. Bonus coverage coming up on CBS. Thanks for being.
It drives into the air to right center field. It's off the wall in play. A base is clearing. 3-run double for Anthony Rendon. And there isn't an inning that has gone by in this game now, Dave, with the Nationals haven't put 3 runs on the board.
A new Mets pitcher, Jose Reyes.
Here's a swing and a drive to deep right center field. Nibble back, way back, looking up.
Now the umpires are going to call it off the top of the board. See you later. And it's 21-1. See you later.
It's 24 runs, a new Nationals record.
Swinging a line drive to right by Defoe. Nimmo coming in, dives, can't get it.
It is 25-1 Washington. Dave Island, the Mets pitching coach. Why would they send the pitching coach out? Hang in there.
Not today. 7 offensive linemen, handoff to Bush. And Oakland continues to add to its lead. The Raiders an extra point away from putting 59 on the board. We're in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I almost think
a blowout in Denver. The Oakland Raiders set a franchise record with 59 points, and they dominate the Broncos at Invesco.
Forward to shoot the Florida, drifting forward. Bembry on the kick out. Malachi Flynn dropping in they wanted to get him a lob so bad. They ran that play where Jordan Poole sets the back screen. They forgot about Watanabe. Our people, let's smile at each. He's fighting for it. It's like the game ain't over yet. And Boucher is like, calm down. Working on his karate moves.
Well, so for Toronto, they had been struggling. They took it out on the Dubs. And the Warriors, they're going to take attendance on Sunday.
Came in after Marino played one series in the third quarter. Meanwhile, Fiedler to Jimmy Smith. It's 70 yards. It's 48-7. Later in the third, Fiedler conducts another touchdown pass to Alvis Whitted. 38 yards. It's 55-7. And then a little symphony, please, because the Dolphins were wet. The commissioner, well, Commissioner Tagliabue knows that the Jacksonville fans may never see a day like Autry Denson fumbles again. 62-7. Marino and Johnson had not words negative, but had a lot to talk about on the sidelines and afterwards. And look, a loss is a loss, but no one ever imagined that a game could go like this.
Evans, they put for 5 at the plate. And
Tashner, who's pitched in 2
low ebb for the Pirates.
Yeah.
Parra, that's going to be a base hit. Weeks will score. It is 20-0 as Manny Parra comes up with a base hit in his first time up.
RG3 to a wide open man. It's Mark Andrews. What a day for Andrews.
You have to go in that locker room and convince them every day to come in, to do their job, to not focus on the big picture and just focus on the task at hand on a daily.
For Wilson to go find himself some curse on 1st and 10, 23 yards.
And this kid is one of those kids undrafted that you heard Richard Sherman talk about. Nobody wanted him. Pete Carroll takes him in.
There's 12s everywhere. 36-0 when finally the Broncos get on the board with no time left in the third quarter to make it 36-7. So we would not have a shutout in Super Bowl 48. It's 36-8 as Demaryius Thomas sets the records for most receptions in a Super Bowl. But Doug Baldwin, your X factor from the NFC Championship game, Marshall.
I love this kid, man.
Made it a 40 burger in Super Bowl 48.
Everything that they do with Percy Harvin, this kid can do it. Every time Percy's out, he steps in
2 years ago, and that man has still one Super Bowl ring, while Malcolm Smith, the Seattle Seahawks, come into MetLife Stadium and score on a kickoff return for a touchdown, an interception return for a touchdown.